Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play of Dwarf Fortress. This is point 4203, I believe at this point. It's the new patch that Toady released, I think December 26th. And I think the main thing that it added in was like visitors to your fortress and musical stuff. That's pretty cool. I'm really interested in seeing it. But so far, ours has been a tale of whoa. We've dealt with two anacondas that we decided we needed to kill, and well, it's a good idea to kill them. However, migrants, excellent, great timing. We did find out that the anacondas would have been hostile at some point, so we went after them, and unfortunately, the person that we did bring a military dwarf, but they got injured, and now they have an infection, which is terrible. And then we had our carpenter who had logs fall on him that were stuck on top of another tree apparently, and he's in bad shape too. So it's a really, really good thing that we've got these migrants coming in. Maybe we'll get some migrants that will replace the ones that I'm afraid are about to die. So wow, okay, so that's at least what, 6 that I've seen? 6 migrants. Maybe they brought some animals too. That would be lovely. I really like this kind of pond we've got going on out here. That's really nice. Okay, let's see. So here is our main pen and pasture. So let's see what we got. Looks like they brought a dog with them. But it belongs to somebody, and a lamb. Okay, so we will go ahead and pasture that lamb. Now, I wonder, are you able to shear lambs? Or is it only a thing you can do once they are sheep? I'm going to pause the game, and I'm going to slide over here to the DF wiki just to see. So DF lamb. Okay. So here we go. Looking it up. All right. Sheep are the smallest creature capable of producing wool, and their wool is equivalent, blah, 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 blah. Sheep can be sheared. Okay. Okay. I just don't know if lambs are shearable. If they are, what we can do is we can make a farmer's workshop, and we can shear the lambs and then loom the wool. We can shear it, and I think we can loom it into thread, and we can use that thread for sutures. Is what I'm thinking. So, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna slap down a farmer's workshop. Nope, that's not it. You'd think I would know these hotkeys by now. It's W, and we're gonna put it like back here. I don't mind putting it on one of these that doesn't have any place for stuff to store around it, because really there's nothing that you need to store around the farmer's workshop. Maybe empty jugs, I don't know. We're gonna use the mudstone, and then we'll set it up so that we try to go shear that lamb. Hey, let's look at our new migrants. Let's see if there's anybody that we can name. So let's sort by migration wave. And it looks like we got 5, okay. So that's cool. So who did we get here? Looks like we got somebody with some farming and brewing. And spinning, cool. Okay, that's fine, because our main farmer here, is potentially in a bad way. So then this person is a gem setter, which is completely useless, and then a tanner. Okay, so perhaps this person would also be good at butchery. So. And then we have a mechanic. Wow, great. So you could be the person that actually makes our slaughter animal. Why are you slaughtering an animal? What? You shouldn't be slaughtering anything. And then a furnace operator. Okay. Any military skill? Nope. So, sorry military guys, military people that wanted in. None of these people have any military skill, so like Dougal and Frankie, Dougal and Frankie, may still be just like the next migration wave or something. Basically, if nobody comes in with Mace Dwarf by the time that we set up our militia, then I will just go ahead and I'll assign somebody, Dougal, to somebody, and we'll just give them a mace and say, hey, they're a Mace Dwarf. And then I'm still waiting on Metzger, who is going to be the finest of all butchers. So did we get somebody with some butchery? We did. Mebzith. All right, Mebzith. You are now known as Metzger. Metzger the Butcher. Cool. Okay, and then who's the mechanic? Who's the mechanic? Oh, Metzger was also the mechanic. Okay. All right, so we're going to also hold off on Mr. Cairn. I don't really think we have our Craftsdorf situation sorted out yet. So, good. Okay, good. It's very, very helpful for us to get those extra people in. Oh, they slaughtered one of the dogs. That's what happened. Oh. Okay, that's fine, I suppose. Might need to check my auto butcher settings. All right, it's Farmer's Workshop. Let's see. Can we shear an animal? We'll see. We'll get a no creature. So there. Either the lamb is not ready to be sheared, or you can't shear the lambs until they become, grown up. So. Oh well. All right, Mechanics Workshop's done. So let's go ahead and crank out some rock mechanisms on repeat, because we desperately are going to need those dwarf bucks. Desperately. We're going to need more bedrooms, aren't we? All right, so before we do anything else, I guess we need to go ahead and get that set up, right? So, let's see, how do we want to do this? I like the idea of having, let's do something like this. Okay, I don't think that looks too bad. The only thing that's kind of weird is this part right here. I guess we'd put the door right there. So it's like a corner room. Maybe it's highly sought after for its noise reducing properties. And then let's just go ahead and make that happen. I think that would be enough bedrooms already. So actually, why don't we just cancel that? Right now, we're not in a situation where we can just afford to be assigning our dwarves to things willy-nilly. We've got some very grievously injured parties, and yeah. So we can't really afford to start smelting yet either. We probably do need to get our farming going though. So let's just like make a hallway here, and then we will just make an entrance here, maybe 2 wide, and then we'll just do something like this. Make a nice big square and see what we get. See what we get. All right. I wonder if we got our table and such done. I bet we did. So, let's see. Who is our bookkeeper? Nobody's... Okay, so let's put our table... let's put it in here. It makes sense. And our chair here. Okay, and we're going to assign this room to... who is the bookkeeper? I hope to God it isn't the sick person. Okay. Oh my God, it's Boggs. It's Boggs. Boggs is still getting around though, isn't Boggs? Still getting around. Well, the thing is unfortunately, we've got to think about the fact that if Boggs dies, what's going to happen? If Boggs dies, we'll just have to assign a new bookkeeper. So, and that'll just be the way it is, you know. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Alright. So we'll make this throne room or study and assign it to Bogsy. And goes to the bookkeeper. Very good. And then I think we already set... Didn't we already set the... Yeah, we already set that. So Boggs will probably get to work doing that pretty quick. Counting. It looks like... Are you guys seeing this? Does it look to you like sometimes the dwarves, like, all of a sudden just, like, zoom across? Because it's like, it seems like that to me. Like, I've looked up a few times and seen them just be like... Like a race car or something. Okay. What else should we get going here? Well, we need some more beds, don't we? So, I'm not going to queue it through the manager because the manager's going to be really, really busy with this. So let's just go back in here and we need, I guess, just 5 more beds. So we'll just do B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, and that's 5 beds. Okay, Trade Depot is finished. That's great. Great news, everybody. Okay. And good. See some fishies. Yeah. So when this trade caravan comes in, by God, I'm buying some thread. We are going to be prepared. Still infected. Yeah, let's view the health. Head, skin, and head fat. You have an infection. Yeah. What about, so Boggs has got an infected head. What about Kumil? Ability to stand lost. Yeah, I was right. It was the upper leg and the hip. So the upper leg is smashed open and the hip is smashed open. Looks like you can just see bone. So it is a lot like the blood sport I was talking about. Infection. Upper leg needs sutures. Hip needs sutures. Compound fracture of right upper leg repaired. How? How? I thought you were supposed to have a traction bench for that. We didn't have a traction bench. I guess the mason is like working miracles or something. I'm not sure. Good work, mason. Good work. All right, so we got a lot of idlers. We need to get some stuff kicking around here. So, let's go ahead and get some doors going. So we'll do like, we'll just fill up the queue with doors. So that'll get our mason rolling. And what are some other workshops that... Oh, our farm. Oh, I just completely forgot about that. Okay, so we're going to start with just a small farm. Farm plot. Pew, P. And I'm going to start it here. Oh, shit. I forgot. You've got to UMKH that thing. Remove. There we go. Okay. Easy enough to fix. I always forget about this, you know. Hey, I'm human. I make mistakes. All right, guys. So we're going to put it in the middle. Actually, let's just go ahead and put it in the back. And the reason for that is I'm going to put the stockpiles in here. So let's do a stockpile here and do a stockpile here. And one of the stockpiles is going to be for Sneeds. But we're going to take out all the barrels. No barrels allowed. And the other stockpile is going to be for also for Sneeds, but I think we're also going to allow plants. And we'll actually let, I think fruits and leaves are okay. Yeah. Oh, God damn it. I've got a potty mouth today. I need to have like a swear jar sitting next to my computer for whenever I swear, and that way I can like drop a quarter in it, and you guys can hear me paying my toll. I don't know. Maybe we'll donate it to charity or something. That sounds like it would be pretty worthwhile. I need to just hit P whenever I do that. Yeah, no milled stuff though, please. Okay. All right, there, that worked. So we're gonna get this set up, and we're gonna set it up just, of course, for plump helmets, you know, because we want those plump helmets to be rolling. We needs them. All right, so that'll get done. Hopefully, hoary marmot. Got a hoary marmot. I wonder if we could kill the marmot and get some thread. Probably not. I think a marmot's just like, whenever I think of marmot, I always think of the Big Lebowski, where he like the guys come to his house and they like have the ferret. He's in his bathtub and they throw the guy brings his ferret, and the nihilist brings his ferret in, and he's like, "Nice marmot, man." And then he throws it in the bathtub with him. Horrible. Needs plump helmet spawn. What? What? Did we not? We brought plump helmet spawn. They're right there. Why do we need plump helmet spawn? We have plump helmet spawn. There's no reason why you can't plant this shit. Okay, there it goes. There we go. Okay. I was about to say, seriously, what happened here? Okay, I think it would probably be a pretty good idea to think about where we're going to put our kind of like kitchen area. So what I'm thinking here is, why don't we do something like that for our kitchen area, okay? And then what we could do is we could have some workshops. Say, actually, here's what I'm thinking. Let's do workshops on the ends here, and then do a stockpile in the middle. Okay, and then have it like that. And then we want to still have a way for people to get into the stockpiles there to get their food. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing on the opposite side, because we loves symmetry. We also loves doorways. Okay, like this. Now, this is definitely not big enough for long-term storage, but I think it'll work out really well. What we could do is we could always have like overflow stockpiles. So like when these fill up, they spill out into another food stockpile that's a little further away. So, and then what we'll do is we'll put like, say, we'll do like a kitchen here, right? We'll do kitchen, still, fishery, and then we might move the farmer's workshop to here. I don't know. Oh shit, we gotta have a way to get in there, don't we? Okay, so let's do something like that. I don't think I've done an entrance like. You know what? Let's live a little. Let's go crazy. Let's put an entrance there too, and entrance there too. I don't know what we're gonna do here. I have no clue what this is gonna be. We might put some happy little clouds there. Okay, so we need to lay down some more beds over here for our newly arrived migrants. And let's go ahead and lay in some doors. Well, at least, guys, we're going to have something to sell, okay? We only got a month left, so we're not going to have a whole lot of anything. It won't be a whole lot of anything, but it'll be something. It'll be enough to get something. What we'll probably go after will just be the absolute bare necessities. So, like, I'm talking probably food, drinks, thread, an anvil, maybe. Yeah, we need an anvil because we struck metal pretty fast. So it would be good if we had an anvil. I suppose we could go ahead and start. Didn't we bring lignite? Oh, we have to have a unit of charcoal first. Okay, so guess we need to dig out something over here too. So let's dig out like right there, and we'll put a wood furnace there. Kind of makes sense, kind of. Are we still counting? Doesn't look like it. All right, let's start using the manager function. So I want some doors. I want some rock doors, baby. Give me 10. You guys know I have an obsession with like making things in tens. I don't know why. I don't know why. Just me. It's just how I am. All right. So let's put our kitchen, which is always throws me off because you think it's going to be K, hotkey K, but no, that's clothier. It's Z. Kitchen is Z. Just so you guys know. Leadstone. So I suppose right here will be... let's wait for that to get completely dug out because there's still this spot right there. Okay, so that will be food. Right. Right. So food minus... You take some things out of there. So we don't want... we don't want drinks or seeds, or... We also don't want paste or press materials, extracts, or miscellaneous liquids. Milk of lime. What's milk of lime? I like limes, but something tells me it's not very good. Something tells me it's not something you eat. Sounds like some kind of a poison. Milk of lime. And see, there it did it again. It's almost like it hangs up for just like a second, and then it's like, shoo! I don't know. Alright, well, if this is... Yeah. Okay, now we can make our still, which is L. If my memory serves me correctly, and it did. Sometimes I do remember things. Most of the time, no. So what we'll do here is we will put in drinks, and you know what? Let's go ahead and turn that back on. Actually, no, we'll just go over here, we'll hit search, and we'll say plump helmets. I'm down with that. Because that's what, primarily that's what we're going to be doing in the still. Now we can always add in some fruits and some other things that we might brew in the future, but for right now, it's probably going to be just plump helmets. In fact, we're probably going to start brewing like, well, now. But yeah, we might have some barrels that we could use. We'll try. All right, we'll see. So we probably also need to get our crafts dwarf set up. Let's go ahead and get a furnace, get a wood furnace right here. And then we need to get a wood stockpile around it. Okay, all right, well, let's pause it there, and looking forward into the next video. We want to get a crafts dwarfs workshop set up so that we can get some rock pots going. Because as we're brewing, that's going to be what we want to stick our brew in. It's what we're going to want to stick a lot of our stuff in. We don't want to stick it in wood, because wood is it's definitely more of a finite resource than rock is, or it's renewable, but it's slow. Whereas we have all the rock in the world, basically. So we're going to go after rock for rock pots. Idea being that eventually we're going to get to the point where we're probably going to sell prepared meals inside those rock pots. So we're going to do that, and hopefully, I mean, the caravan should be coming middle of next month. So maybe they'll bring some soap. If they bring some soap, we can buy some soap so that we can clean those wounds and maybe nurse these guys back to health. I mean, that would be stupendous, but I'm not not counting my chickens here. I mean, if we look, has it? How is it, doctor? Is it terminal? Well, it hasn't really. It doesn't look like it's spread, but I don't know if that really means anything. I mean, I don't know if infection can. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So, thank you guys so much for watching me, or watching me. Thank you guys so much for joining me, you know, in this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Until then, game on.